Welcome today to an Introduction to Piano series. If you missed number 1, then I'll pop a link up here so that you can go from the very beginning. In a lesson right now, let's learn that famous Mamma Mia from ABBA. We'll create a pattern to help us move on the piano very properly. And I'll share a technical tip to start understanding rhythm so that we can have our cake and eat it too. Hi there, I'm Kylie and I love to share easy tips and tricks to inspire you to learn the love of music. Well, let's hop on the piano and we'll take this Queen's Royal Wave, so we can do it in both hands, and encourage a rotation of our wrist that can help us to swing the weight around to get a great sound. So let's start a bit of a swing from this low D note here, up 5 notes to our A, swinging up and back, up and back. This helps us to play freely on the piano and to not poke at any notes. Ready, go. And as we play, let's say, Mamma Mia, rocking step up. And let's step up our top note, up onto this black key, onto the A sharp. And then we're going to rock back and forwards again between the D and the A sharp. And let's say, Mamma Mia, rocking step down. And when we say down, we're going to bring it back to the A note. So have a little practice of that rocking motion and say the 2 little sentences to help you get it really easily, because we're going to come back to that later. 1, 2, here we go. Mamma Mia, rocking step up. Mamma Mia, rocking step down. Mamma Mia, rocking step up. Mamma Mia, rocking step down. I mentioned cake, so we'll cut some cake today. And if we think of a whole cake as a whole bar or measure of our music, then this can help us as we start to cut it into pieces. So if we hold a sound for the whole bar, then this is called semi-breve, and the rhythm would look like this, and we hold it for 4 pulses. There are other groupings of beats, but this 4/4 appears in a majority of compositions. We can then cut our cake in half and have 2 count notes called minims. We can then cut our cake into 4 beats, and these are called crotchets. So when there were 4 pieces of cake or 4 crotchets per bar, then in America this was then dubbed as common time. So this little symbol pops up when we just have 4 crotchets or 4 pulses in each bar. Now let's go even smaller. When we cut our cake into 8ths, then these are called quavers, and if we cut them again into 16ths, then these are called semi-quavers. So these are common symbols of rhythm that you'll often see around. Our little rocking pattern that we've just learnt will be quicker quavers, and when the vocals start in Mamma Mia, then we go back to just keeping the main beat or pulse, that is back to crotchets. So have a piece of cake with me. We'll start off slowly. We're going to go just a bit slower than what the original ABBA is, and let's play that first pattern 4 times. 1, 2, here we go. From that pattern, if we hold on our pinky, then we can just start with some D notes down low and just hold the one in the right hand while our left hand bounces. And we have 8. Here we go. Then we're going to shift down to a G pattern, right hand holding the 2 notes, our thumb and our pinky, while the left hand bounces on G. So then, after we do the repeat, we go back to our starting notes again. Here we go. Next we go down to 8 Gs, but only 6 As this time. Here we go. Then we'll do some quicker changes but hands together. So So it'll go 1, 1 and 6, and then 1, 1 and 8 A's. Ready, go. Now up to the chorus of the Mamma Mia part. Let's do 8 Ds and with our 5th in the right hand, and then we have 6 Gs and just our bass note will step up to an A note. Here we go. And then that section all repeats. If we want it just a little bit harder to sound a bit like the original, let's step our right hand down some thirds. I'll show you. 1, 2, here we go. So that whole section just repeated twice. So let's go from Yes, I've Been Broken-Hearted. We've got some leap downs onto white key, white and black, 2 blacks there. I'll show you. Ready, go. And then we return to the very start to play our introduction pattern again. Ready, go. So let's do a full run now at that slow speed. You'll want to get it a little bit faster if you want to play along with YouTube, and I'll put that link down below as well. 1, 2, here we go. Thanks so much for staying to the end. Please subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'd love to get monetized and keep providing free content for you, and a thumbs up is the best compliment that you can give. Happy music making!